we are going to see the uh, process of creating the warehouse task for product and for the handling unit. In EWM, there are two kind of tasks which gets created. One is for product, wherein there is no handling unit involved, and the other one is the HU task, wherein you'll have a product which is packed inside a box or something. We call it as a handling unit, and the concept is same as it was in ECC. Now, the handling unit could be nested one or the simple, single handling unit. So let's get started with it. So first I'm going to create the warehouse task for the product. So if you know the material, just select it. And once you execute, system will list out all the available bins along with the quantity wherever it is available in the warehouse. There is, if you want to select, if your warehouse in EWM is connected to multiple plants in the system, then you would want to use the advanced search option to restrict the search based on the party entitled to dispose. If not, then you can certainly use directly the product option. So out of the all the line items which are being displayed here, we'll select the one which we want to leverage for this stock move. Basically, we are moving the product from bin to bin. There could be different reasons for doing it. You know, it can be a one-step or a two-step process, same as it was earlier in ECC. So if you want a operator to pick up the product, and once you create the warehouse task, system will create a warehouse order. If the operator is assigned to a particular queue, and based on the criteria of the warehouse order creation rule, system will assign this warehouse task to a particular queue, and the resource which is assigned to it can process it then later on. So in reality, it could be in this two-step process. Right now, you just create it, and then you probably get a printout, or like as we are moving towards paperless system more and more. So once you have the information available in queue in your RFNL device, you can utilize that information to process it. So right now I'm just using the one-step process. Once we have entered the detail, we'll click on create and save. So this is a very basic transaction code in EWM, but if you're new to it, it will come handy. So one thing you can notice over here is that you have the tab for serial number as well, right? So this product is not a batch management, and neither it is a serialized product. So had it been the case, then depending upon the settings that done in your warehouse, if you are maintaining the serial number at the bin level, then you would have the requirement to enter the serial number while creating the warehouse task. So you can see that system has created and confirmed a warehouse task, and in parallel, system has created a warehouse order. So warehouse order is nothing but grouping of the warehouse task based on the similar criteria or selection parameters. The activity area plays quite a significant role in it. Now we will use the transaction code to create the handling unit task on ad hoc basis. So basically, what it means is that we do not have any preceding document or a reference document to to do this move. We are just directly selecting the product or the handling unit, and then we are creating a warehouse task, something similar to LT01 and LT10, those who have some information about the SAPWM in ECC. It can qualify something similar to, it's basically a combination of LT10 and LT01. In ECC with LT01, the problem was that you have to know the information in advance to be able to create the warehouse or the warehouse task or the transfer order. And in LT10 there was a problem that system will provide you all the information, like all the source pin it is able to provide, but you were not able to modify the quantity in there. So there was a limitation in terms of both the tree codes, but in EWM that limitation has been removed. Now one thing you can notice over here in case of the handling unit task is that there is no option to enter the quantity. You can only enter the storage bin, and we did select the handling unit. The reason behind that is because now we are moving the complete handling unit. We are not just individually. So whatever is the content of that handling unit, it could be one material, it could be number of materials, or one material and different batches or serial numbers. So all the content gets moved from one bin to other bin. I'm not marking the checkbox to confirm the warehouse task. So because if we want to cancel the task once it is created, we can still cancel it. We cannot cancel it once it is confirmed. It is the same concept as it used to be in ECC. Now, once I click on this button, system will validate if everything is fine. System is going to process the warehouse task and it's going to create the warehouse order. So you can see that system has created the warehouse order using the same transaction code. I can open that one. So I can navigate from this option to get to that warehouse task or the warehouse order which I've created. It could be that in reality, you maybe if you want to move the handling unit, you do not want to move all the content. So in such scenario, you would want to move the product first to a work center and unpack the product and split the handling unit and then create new one and then later on move it. So if you want to confirm it, you can confirm using this option. If you can see the status. Now, one thing important over here is that as we said that there are handling unit tasks and there are product tasks. So the main difference is that you can see that there is no detail of material and anything is appearing over here, right? Because it's a HU task. So if you click on the tab, HU warehouse task tab, then you would get to see the details of the associated warehouse task with this particular order and the rest of the information. So this is known as the form view. You can click here and you can see the details. As it's not assigned to any queue, anyone can process it. So I'm going to click on, instead of confirm, I'm going to click on the cancel button and then I'll save it. So you can see the status has changed to cancel.